Well, I'm working over here in the Bronx, the South Bronx, doing some work, data collection for the DOT, and it's really interesting. You get to see different parts of the city. I'm not sure I've ever been in the South Bronx, but it's kind of what I imagined. I've been in the Bronx. I've been in the South Bronx too, but I've never actually spent a lot of time walking around. And it's like going to a third world country to some degree. All the shops are really in disrepair. You just feel a sense of depression in this. Everybody's black, obviously, or Hispanic. This is where they drove them all to. They drove them out of Brooklyn, they drove them out of Manhattan, and they drove them all here to the slums. I mean, I don't know what you call slums, but I mean, you definitely realize this is not like the rest of the world. Everything's in kind of dilapidated, disrepair. The libraries are poor. Hardly any books on the shelves. You've got some nice, interesting old buildings if they took care of them and fixed them up, but everything's in disrepair. You know, this is the South Bronx. This is what our man Obama is taking care of, being a black president. And then I got bombed with chemtrails this morning. My fucking ears are ringing like crazy. And just another day in Psycho Land. They'd rather kill us off and try to make this a better place to live. You see very few, you see some whites, but no, very few of them. Most of them are mulatto. Still Hispanic. Yeah, you just feel it's so frickin' poor. The shops are horrible. The streets are horrible. Had a skull over there. Yeah, you gotta feel this is probably Satan's playground. Keep people poor, depressed, in poverty. Slaves. It's just what they want. They want us all slaves. This is the Bronx, folks. Still New York City. Different than anything you're going to find, that's for sure. But, man, I can hardly breathe. My throat feels horrible after getting doused with chem shit. I mean, this is the Bronx. Everything looks like shit. There's some nice old buildings, if they just fixed them up. They're all dirty and grimy and soiled and unkept. Look at the old spikes over there. Can't even fix their sign. Kind of reminds me a little bit of China too. China has that real poor feeling, because it is a very poor country in most areas. It's changing, but it's just. But we shouldn't be a third world nation. I don't think so. But we are. In certain parts of this country, we're very third world. Maybe even fourth world.
You know what?